In this video, we're going to look at counting elements in a cell. So in cell A2, we have a series of numbers and we want to be able to count the number of elements, excluding spaces and excluding the commas. So how do we do this? Well, we do it with two functions, the len function, the len, short for length, which gets the length of a text string, and the substitute function, which substitutes one text element for another. So first of all, we'll get to a position where we can count the number of commas. So we'll start out with the length function, so len, and just reference the cell A2, and this returns 22. What that means is that there are 22 text elements or text characters in this cell. So a text character is the numerals, the commas and the spaces, character spaces between each of those characters. So there's 22 in total. If I wanted to ignore the commas and the spaces, I could use a substitute function. So if I do equals substitute and I reference the cell containing the text, and I say substitute what? Now it has to be in inverted commas, so substitute the commas, and let's put it in inverted commas, and substitute with what? Well, I'm going to substitute with nothing and close bracket. Press return. That just gives me 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, and so on. But I don't want the actual text characters, I want the length of them, so I'm just going to wrap this in a length function, and that tells me, well, excluding the spaces, excluding the commas rather, there are 15 characters. So if I know the total number of characters and I know the total number of characters excluding the commas, if I take one from the other, that will leave me the number of commas. So the full function equals len A2 minus len, open bracket, substitute A2, comma, open quotes, comma, close quotes, and replace the comma with nothing, and wrap that in a bracket, and return 7. So 22 minus 15 equals 7. So that counts the number of commas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there are 7 commas. So actually counting the number of ranges is very straightforward after that, because the number of elements in the cell is just 1 greater than the number of comma separators. So you just add 1 to that function. So the total number of elements is the formula plus 1, and that gives me 8. The formula will work just as well using several cells and an array formula. So I'm just going to copy and paste my original formula, and instead of referencing cell A2, I want cell A10 to A12. So A2 colon A12, and same range, A10 colon A12. Now it's giving me an error message because I'm referencing a range, so I must press Control, Shift and Enter to make an array formula, and it gives me the number of elements in each, and all I have to do is sum those. So wrapping in a sum function, 17. So there are 17 numbers in total in these 3 cells. Thank you for watching.